Everybody, welcome to a whole new world. This is Geek Mentality Radio, and my name is Mike from GeekMentality.com. You can find me on Twitter at Geek Mentality, and of course, I'm on Google Plus, Geek Mentality. I'm on Tumblr, Geek Mentality. That's what actually creates the GeekMentality.com website. And I'm just wondering how many times I can say Geek Mentality in a minute. That opening song was by me. I created on GarageBand about 7 years ago. I cut out the lyrics because I'm trying to sing like Rob Halford from Judas Priest, and that really is embarrassing. I just to give you a little background on me. I started Geek Mentality a few years ago as just a blog that I've done my best not to update very, very often. But it's kind of my home to post stuff that I'm interested in. I've started posting things recently, more recently, with the Man of Steel, and I hope to have a kind of a more in-depth review on it soon. But I actually want to see it again before I talk about it more in depth. And hopefully this week I'm on vacation. I can steal away one night and go check it out one more time. But I thought, this would be a cool option to actually create a podcast or radio. Or I'm not sure what it is. Right now I'm just hosting it on the website through SoundCloud. If you go to soundcloud.com/geekmentality, you'll see all the postings there. But this is the first one I'm recording outside of SoundCloud. The other ones I've done just recording into my iPod or into my phone. This one I'm actually talking directly into my computer through Audacity. I'm going to save it as an MP3 and post it to SoundCloud. So this is kind of, I guess, episode 0 of Geek Mentality Radio. And there are things I want to do with the site. I want to, it's in Tumblr, and I don't think that's the best blogging tool, but I don't find myself moving it anytime soon, just because I like the ability to pay $10 a year for the domain and have all the hosting go for free. And I like the ecosystem of all the Tumblr users that can easily find your stuff and share your stuff, which I don't see as much on Blogger, and I wouldn't see if I used WordPress. I am a web kind of designer slash I work on content management systems. So I'm teaching myself WordPress. So maybe someday I'll move the whole site to WordPress. I don't know. But for now, it's just going to stay with Tumblr. And I started it as kind of my place to put all the geeky stuff that I like. But I thought, why not make it kind of all the stuff I like? So I'm geeky for sports. I'm geeky for music. Geek just kind of means you're kind of hardcore into stuff. So I may put stuff up there that I'm interested in that has nothing to do with geeky stuff, but that has quote unquote geeky stuff, but it's interesting to me. Then again, I may just post a lot of Superman and television stuff. I'm a very big television watcher. So as I'm on vacation next week, I hope to finally catch up to Game of Thrones, Homeland, and True Blood started. I think Dexter starting soon. There's a lot of good stuff that I need to watch. So that's what I'm going to do. But again, this is just boring old episode 0. I'm sitting on my back porch in a Superman t-shirt. You might hear birds. It is actually a really nice day. I'm up in the Boston area, and it hasn't been very, very hot lately, but it is much nicer today. So I really have nothing to talk about except that I wanted to create episode 0 of Geek Mentality Radio and officially have it up on the site as a starting point of things. There's going to be pretty much, I used to do a podcast years ago called The Mikey C Show, and it was debauchery, it was immaturity, it was me writing and recording ridiculously immature and inappropriate songs, doing little audio bits I tried to do a little production, and just basically stuff I thought was funny. This is going to be different. This is that little opening song, which, again, that's me playing the guitar. And I'll probably close it out with the attempt at the guitar solo that I did for that song. And the rest of it's just me with a microphone talking. I don't have Skype set up. I don't have guests. It's not something that I envision becoming any larger or along episodes or hopefully it's something that I can actually get to iTunes someday. But for right now, it's just SoundCloud posted to the site. If you find it great, drop me a line on Twitter or right there on the site with a comment. And really, that's it. This is Geek Mentality Radio. My name is Mike, and I'm doing a very ungeeky thing tonight. Going to see Harry Connick Jr. with my wife at the Boston Symphony Orchestra. Um, she doesn't want me to wear my Superman T-shirt, so that kind of sucks. Then tomorrow, it's really all about the Bruins. And then what is Sunday? I think Sunday's just relaxing. I think I have a birthday party, and then I'm on vacation. And let me just give you a quick rundown of what vacation's going to be. Oh my God, a bird just flew by and scared the hell out of me. Vacation's going to be one, reading The Sword of Shannara by Terry Brooks. If you search my site, you see that I read Terry Brooks all last summer, his Landover series. If you type in Landover in the search, you'll find it. This year I'm starting with Sword of Shannara. It's a reread. I read that years ago, but this time I'm reading it with the idea of actually going forward and reading all the Shannara books. I'm also catching up on Game of Thrones. I mentioned that already. Reading as many comic books as I can. So really, I'm going up to my in-laws' house up in Laconia, New Hampshire. They're not there. They're down in Florida, taking care of some business down there because they bought a place recently down there. So the house is empty, but the cable's on, the internet's on. It's nice out. There'll be a pool. There's a beach. There's a golf cart, and they have Wi-Fi. So I'm pretty much uh, and I don't have to work. So this is pretty perfect. So that's what I'm going to be doing next week. Hopefully, I'll actually maybe post another episode. But until then, this is me finishing my rambling. Mike at geekmentality.com is my email address. Geek Mentality on Twitter. Geek Mentality on Google+. I don't have a Facebook yet. And Geek Mentality on SoundCloud, Tumblr, all that garbage. You know where to find me if you want to. And yeah, that's it. So I guess let me give you that closing kind of attempt at a guitar solo that I tried to do 7 years ago. I'm just trying to say maybe I'm a little better at guitar now, but really not much. All right, goodbye.